Hi everyone. In this recording, we're just going to go over a little bit of information to help you find a secondary or scholarly source on the RVCC library site. Right, so this is intended to be a refresher course as to what you've done in your English 1 course. And once we get to our full-blown research paper, we'll have the librarian step back in to give us some more information literacy instruction. So again, this is intended to be just a little bit of a refresher because for essay number 3, you do need to find one source to help support your paper. Right, so make sure you're logged in with your G number and password, and you can go here to the library homepage. And from this point, there is a box here to jump immediately into RV1 search, and you should have gone over that with the librarian for English 1, in addition to CQ Researcher. But I'm going to send you down a little bit to a different page, and that's here under the Find box. Right, I'm going to have you click on to scholarly articles, and that's going to take you to this page that also offers you the option of doing RV1 search, which will search multiple databases at one time. But it also gives you the option to search other kinds of databases, so general and what we call multidisciplinary databases, and then down here a little farther, subject-specific databases. So this is a really helpful page, when you're trying to find different kinds of articles. So I just wanted to make you all aware of that if you didn't know about it already. Right, for our purposes here, I'm going to go back up and use RV1 search again. This should be familiar from English 1. Right, so as you're here, you can search either for a keyword or a title or an author, and you'll notice that in the directions for essay number 3, you've got a little bit of leeway in terms of the kind of secondary source that you want to find. Right, so you might want to think about some topics that come into play with the text that we've read here in unit number 3, and you might want to go ahead and plug in a keyword that offers you some information on that particular topic. Let's say I were going to do Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried. One of the things that comes up in that particular story is the topic or the issue of post-traumatic stress. So I might want to do a little bit of research on that topic. Right, so here in parentheses, I'm going to go ahead and put in post-traumatic stress disorder so that the search looks for that entire term as one. If you don't use the quotation marks, you get bits and pieces of the phrase you're trying to find. All right, so I put that in quotation marks as a keyword, and I'm going to limit my results to peer-reviewed journals. Those tend to be the scholarly ones that other people have checked up on to make sure the information is accurate. And I want to make sure I put in full text. It doesn't help me to get an abstract or just a portion of a text. I need the full text in order to use it for my research. Right, and then I'll go ahead and hit the search. And then I have the list of articles that comes up here for me that I can go ahead and scroll through, or you can use the toolbar over here on the left to limit your searches if you need to. Okay, so again, that was just a quick refresher on how to use RV1 search to access information here on the library website. Right, so play around with it a little bit, see if you can find a secondary source for yourself, and if you need help, return back to the library homepage. Right, and if you need help, there are ways here to access a librarian. So you go down to services for students. All right, and here you have the option of emailing a librarian, or if you're within the hours, sometimes you can chat directly with a librarian. So please use that service if you find that you need further help.